Good morning, good morning. Welcome. My name's Harry, and today I'm going to run through a day in the life of a bodybuilding competitor, 6.5 weeks out, taking you through what I eat, what I do, and just what a day in the life looks like. The first thing I do every single morning, this is something I get my clients to do, is my data. Now I wake up, go to the bathroom, weigh in. Today, we were blessed with a 86.2 kilos, the lightest weigh-in of prep yet, which is fantastic. So very happy with that. And now I'm in my pants. You can't really see it because I got my gimbal on. We're going to run through some posing, try and get this in as much as possible. Normally I leave it till later in the day, but today I'm going to hit it up in the morning, and then we're going to get into making some coffee and getting into the work block. So enjoy. So there we have that. So run for a couple rounds of posing, just build every single round and just get to a point where I'm like, yeah, I'm on here. And posing seems to really, really come together because you get to that point where you're feeling quite lean and you're like, okay, I know what shapes I'm looking for. I know how the flow should look. I know where my position should be. And then it's taking those snapshots and stepping back and making those fine adjustments. So for me, like that start of prep when you're a bit fat is all about just like posing endurance, building it. Then you get to the end and it's about that refinement. So very happy with how the posing's come along. Very happy with how the physique's come along. Like I said, we're 6.5 weeks out. Well, actually, that's a lie. We're 6.5 weeks out in the PCA London, and I've decided to do a second show, or a first show, which is going to be the UK BFF South Coast Classic, which will be fun. So I'm looking forward to that. I was talking to Dan about that, and I was like, are we running any protocols into it? And he was like, no. He's like, I want you to go and do that in the morning and then go train in the evening. Cool. So for us, that's just an opportunity to get on stage and run through the process and get some, when you put all this effort in, it'd be nice to step on stage more than once. I'd like to think I can make it through to the British final and you do a couple shows off the back of that, plus the UK BFF to the finals. That'd be 4 shows. That would be a pretty good first season back. So feeling good with it. Just, I feel great. Hunger's fine. Mood is fine. Get a little bit tired here and there, but nothing too detrimental at the minute. So every day, wake up, crack out the same schedule, the same routine, and just make it happen, really. All right, following on. So one of the first things I like to do in the morning is get hydrated. And there's a couple of things I use for that. Number one is the Pit Stop Rise and Shine. Really like this product. Obviously represent engineered muscle catalyst for electrolytes, obviously. This is fantastic. This is by far one of the best, probably the best electrolyte supplement I've ever had in my life. So engineered muscle catalyst. If you haven't heard about it, now you have. Now you need to get onto it. And then this last one is Apex Formula's morning routine. This is fantastic. A little bit of glutamine, a little bit of creatine, and it's just massively just going to help just get your brain going, get your cognition running. Really rate these. Putting the 3 of these together, they all bring something a little bit different. So that's what I like to go with. Just something to get me going. And then what I'll do is I'll put that into a 2-litre bottle and set my intro workout one as well. Another part of my morning routine, which I actually forgot today because I was filming the video, and what I normally do every time I go to bed is I get my fasted morning sups and I leave them on the desk. But last night I didn't, and then I woke up this morning and I forgot them. So what's the lesson in that? Yeah, we got 4 in there. Cool. Right, so a couple morning sups. We got Turbo Slew. Again, another engineered muscle. Again, use code TeamHJ for 10% off. Love this. Just gonna help me just get shredded. Turbo BPC, this is for digestive health, gut health, just making sure everything internally runs smoothly. Then we got curcumin. We've got 60 milligrams of clenbuterol to have in the morning. So that's the morning fasted stack. And then outside of that, normally then with meal one, whenever I decide to have that, we'll get into the supplements. Now, this is a 4-week supplement container that lasts me 7 days. Okay, I've got 2 a.m.s, 2 p.m.s. Engine and muscle stuff I love, but it's like, take 10 tablets. So then obviously things fill up pretty quick. So what I also then do, little pot, put my supplements into that little pot. So I am notorious for missing supplements. So there has to be a conscious effort at some point in my day to set myself up for later in the day. And that comes via just little things like this, just putting supplements into your pot and just making things a little bit easier on yourself, which I don't mind. I like easy, so that will go there. I'm going to get these supplements in. Then I'm going to prep for a little work block. I got a call, I think maybe 10 o'clock this morning. Pre-workout meal will go in just before the call. Then I'll do the call, and then we'll go to the gym. So I'll see you in a bit. And welcome to meal one. This is actually my pre-workout meal because normally I wake up, I'll do some work. I'm currently setting up a new client, which is really fun. And I got a call in about 20 minutes. So I'm going to scrounge this down me, do the call. And then by the time the call's done and I get to the gym, this is in the system, good to go. Now, this is one of my favorite meals of the day. Most of my other meals are very repetitive, as you'll see. And I guess it's rice pudding, ESN rice pudding. I didn't film it because the wife was jumping on a call, but I'll put it up on the screen. ESN rice pudding, which is fantastic. Mutant whey, which again is the best whey in the world. A banana and 10 grams of dark chocolate. Oh, and 2 grams of pink salt. And this is I just look forward to this so much. If you haven't tried ESN rice pudding, I recommend it. Anything rice is normally pretty good. The secret though is to cover it, like this is in a Tupperware, cover it with a lid or put it in the microwave and just let it sit there and let it soak. I found at the start when I started using it, I would like put the water in, mix it, put the whey in, mix it, and then be like, why is it just so hard and grainy? Obviously it's because the water hadn't set in. So this is going in now. Coffee is down nearly through the morning productive drink. And yeah, today's session is push. So what a wonderful session to join in. Really enjoy this session. It's a good fun session, good pumps. And yeah, the physique has really come in the past 2 weeks. Weight has flown down. So really happy to have that happen. Obviously, because at the start, weight kind of just held for a bit and the body was recomping nicely. And that's, a reason why you take progress photos to see actually body weight's not moving, but we can see that the physique is changing. So for me, really looking forward to that. And yeah, I'm just going to scrounge this down me while it's still warm. It's probably I probably eat 2 warm meals a day. Most of the other meals I eat cold. So I'm going to enjoy this and I'll see you at the gym.
right, so that's push in the bag. And 55 minutes cardio, just zone 2, holding it. Today was fun. Gym session, really nice. It's nice when you're in prep and you're dieting and you really start seeing changes coming through in the physique, and you're like, this is worth it. This is what I'm here for. This is the willpower and the restraint and the relentless pursuit of more that, you know, you expect from yourself. You know, and this has been quite an easy prep, I'll be honest, but also it's like I'm still doing the work, still ticking the boxes. And yeah, it's nice to see. So the plan is now I'm hungry. It's 2:30 and I've had one meal today. So I'm probably going to have to double up one of my chicken and rice meals, get home, eat, shower, and then I'll fill you in with what's next. I'm flagging, but it don't stop. So we've got the chicken and the rice, and these are the two best appliances: air fryer, rice cooker. Done. That's it. Prep, easy. And I think that's one of the things that's made this diet phase or this prep so easy. Is just making just nutrition and the day-to-day structure just so easy. There's a lot of easy there, but like, I don't want to be prepping for 6 hours on a Sunday. I very much just want to, you know, come in, put some rice on, eat some rice, and be done. So, yeah. So what I'll do is I'll weigh it now. What do I need? 230 grams now. And then that meal will be split then between the next 3 meals or the next 2 meals, depending on how I decide to fix today up. Obviously it's a bit later than normal. Some days it'll be like that. We poured terribly today, so put the rice back in. And this is what it's like, you know, like I want to be accurate. 5 grams over, reduce 5 grams. If you're like, I'm over, just reduce it. Just take accountability. If I was maybe 1 gram off, I'm not going to care too much. You know, 1 gram up today is 1 gram down tomorrow. But I still want to be accurate to it. So yeah, let's get this on. Jump in the shower, eat this. We got an hour until the podcast. So pull together the structure for that, and then we're good to go. And just like that, we're done. So rice is done. Chicken, I've actually got some left over from yesterday. And what I do is I will get as many breasts as possible, chuck them in the air fryer, put some smoked paprika on it, and then be like, cool, done. Easy as that. That then goes into Tupperware and will stay in there until I need it, which is now. Do you know what? There is nothing hotter and more disgustingly burny than hot rice. So like, I'll scoop this across now. And let's say I get some of this like on my fingers or my thumbs. It's hot, burns. Probably should have let this set for a little bit, but I'm so hungry, so I don't really care. If I die, I die. So half the rice from earlier goes in there. This is my post-workout meal, so this is my highest kind of carb meal feed of the day. Then we got the chicken and a couple of other things. Number 1, get that a bit closer. Pink salt. These engineered muscle shakers are fantastic. Each little hole is 0.5 grams. I need 2 grams per meal. Easy, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this one is low salt. I have 1 gram of this a day, maybe 2 grams, I can't remember, but this obviously tastes a bit more saltier, lower in sodium, extra potassium goes well with it. So that typically goes into this meal. And we also need honey. Again, post-workout, just getting those carbohydrates in and replenishing. And then 10 grams, perfect, just like that. It's funny when people are like, oh, do I have to weigh food? It's like, bro, that literally took 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that. 1, 2. Cool, easy. Clear that up. And then this is how you do chicken. Scissors, fork, cut it off, exactly what you need. So what we'll probably do today is 2 meals, just given the time. Normally this would be 3. Normally I'd have this meal at about 1 o'clock and it's 3:30, so I'm a bit behind. So rather than 150, this meal itself would be 225. I don't normally like doing this, but again, one of the biggest, I think benefits to this prep is kind of like not really having too much food focus for stuff like this. Like when I'm doing it, it's accurate, it's all consumed, but I don't want it to just be so OCD and so controlled to the minutia that it becomes so obsessive, like easy done, sorted. That can go back in there. I will need some more chicken cooked for later. But stuff like this should be easy. It shouldn't be the absolute bane of your life. Between putting the rice in the rice cooker and chicken in the air fryer, which pretty much takes about the same time, chicken maybe a little bit longer. And I'm gonna have a shower, as you can tell. And then I come back and I just gotta dish it up. Now imagine if you woke up in the morning, prep your rice, prep your chicken, put it on, start cracking on with your morning routine, then it's done. You come back, 1, 2, 3 meals, chicken, rice. Next meal's gonna have some greens in it, so that's just spinach. And all I do is I'll take a handful, chuck it in. So 1 meal, 2 meal, 3 meal, done. Pink salt, pink salt, pink salt. I don't understand how people can make this stuff so hard. And you know what? It's one of those ones as well where like the jasmine rice I'll get like proper, like nice tilled jasmine rice. Why jasmine? Because jasmine tastes better than basmati. Why do I cook it? Because cooked rice in a rice cooker tastes better than microwave rice. Chicken, again, buy good quality chicken. Don't just buy cheap chicken. Yes, you're gonna eat a lot of it, but that doesn't mean you need to go cheap. The honey, buy good honey. Almond butter, buy good almond butter. Oats, buy good oats. And do you know what? That makes the diet so much more interesting and fun that you actually want to do it. Now, if this was chicken roasted in the oven and rice that was just shitty and dry and cheap, like, if you go and buy like Aldi rice, like Aldi 2-minute rice, ugh, or brown rice. Brown rice is even worse. Nobody likes brown rice. Like make it fun, make it interesting, make it work for you. And you're gonna adhere to your diet because you'll look forward to it. Like, I love this meal. It's sweet, it's salty, it's good volume, the chicken is great, the rice is great. Love it. So yeah, enough said. So we just finished filming episode 4 of Into the Unknown podcast. Now, this is just me and my mate Jacob. He's a fellow coach, very similar kind of niche and speciality to myself. And we talk everything bodybuilding, coaching, food, and we have a bloody good time doing it as well. It's a really, really good, fun podcast. So go check it out. It's on YouTube. Then we've got meal 3 and meal 4 combined. I only eat 5 meals a day, so I've got 1 more later. It's 10 to 6. I've got to eat this, jump on some calls, go for a walk, eat my last meal, then go for a walk, and then kind of put all this together. So sometimes it's not, is it ideal? No. Do I care? Not really. It gets me everything I need for the day. What I was down later, I'm up today. Everything's the same. Macros are the same, whatever. Would I be doing this close to a show? No, but I'm going to let it slip today. So scrounge this down, get into the calls, and then finish off the day. The last meal of the day is about to go down, and this is probably my favorite meal of the day, and that is oats, whey, almond butter, and some frozen berries. And it's just so good. I just wish that's the thing with a lot of like bodybuilding food is you like it all. Or most, let's say not bodybuilding food, diet food, you like it all, it tastes great, you just wish you had more of it. I'm down to 50 grams of oats, and normally this would be anywhere between 100 to 150, so it's kind of like, okay, pro tip, pink salt your oats, because it just brings out that oaty flavor a little bit more. Look at me talking with my hands like a chef. Anyway, the next secret then is weighing your water. So I like to find kind of a 1 to 3.5 ratio. So not 1 to 3, not 1 to 4, 1 to 3.5. So 175 ml of water. And then, even though we've used the kettle, it still goes on the hob. And then it just cooks on a low speed. Like when it comes to, food like this as well, the last thing I want to do is buy cheap oats, blitz it with some boiling water, blitz it in the microwave. It's over there now. It was over there. Blitz it in the microwave and just have minging tasting oats. It's kind of the story of the day, right? Every single thing that gets consumed is about maximizing what it gives you, maximizing the taste that it has, maximizing the return on the investment that you get from it. Let's see if this follows me around. Oh, it does. Rather than just having food as, again, if it was cheapy Tesco oats, like Skippy's peanut butter, bulk powders, whey, and some crappy wonky berries, you're not really going to look forward to it. So yeah, so this is the last meal. And then a nice one as well. These are frozen cherries. These are what I'm going to have tonight. But I've also got Black Forest mix, frozen strawberries, and frozen blueberries. So depending on what I'm in the mood for will determine what I go for. Most of the time, it's frozen cherries, just because they taste so good. So that's 100 grams of that, 50 grams of oats, and then we got 60 grams of whey and 20 grams of almond butter. Now, another thing I do with almond butter is I will switch it in with dark chocolate as well. Very similar macro profile, both very good fats. Anywhere between 75% to 100%, but typically 90% is where I sit. Now, let's say I fancy like more of a delicacy chocolate. I might drop that down to 80. A few places will do that. But again, just good quality foods, having a little bit of flexibility with it, but overall making sure it hits the goals. That's kind of where we've been with most of the food today. So I like easy prep. Doesn't need to be hard. This meal takes no time. This could be breakfast. It could just be a snack in the day. Oats as well. Warm oats is really nice. Very fibrous, slow releasing carbs. So in terms of keeping you full as well, stuff like this is great. And it's also 6:30, 7 o'clock. So I tend to eat my last meal about 2 hours before bed, just to give it time to digest and process. And ideally, I've still got 2,000 steps to get in. So we're going to eat this and then get some steps in. This is the finale of the day. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed following a day in the life of an online coach, a day in the life of a bodybuilder 6.5 weeks out from competition, and kind of following what I do. We're just finishing off steps for the day. Always like a little evening walk. You finished eating, you're winding down, the sun is setting, beautiful. So it's just been good fun. Obviously, you've made it this far. Hit the like and the subscribe. Give me some comments. It's always good to interact with you guys. So if you want more of this, let me know. Hopefully it's been a nice insight into, what I get up to day to day and something you can take from it. So thanks for watching. Thanks for joining. And I'll see you soon.